Whatever stops you from doing your YouTube channel, we have to solve it today. And the answer, short answer, is your mission. But we're going to break it down because all details matter. Something that stops you usually is either inside of you or some maybe lack of knowledge, equipment, resources, things like this. We will all address them. And if you want to join this stream, you can do it using the links that I have provided you with in this chat and in the post that I have shared across social media. And we are creators on a mission, ready to start. Why do you need YouTube? You know what? YouTube is not your mission. YouTube is not something that you must do. However, it's a tool that will give you a lot of progress. It will take you places, but there are things that you need to learn about YouTube for you to be able to succeed. So many things stop people from starting YouTube. Let us start understanding what YouTube gives us, and then we can think of overcoming the obstacles, because if you don't know what actually YouTube gives you, you can't overcome the obstacles. For example, I work with YouTube so many years and I couldn't find also time to start, and there were a lot of doubts. So I understand very well what you're going through. I had misconceptions about starting YouTube, and I had false starts. I was starting and it wasn't working for me. I even got some channels where I made a video, uploaded video, forgot about this YouTube, and then I came back in a year and I've seen that this video that I have uploaded got 50,000 views, and people were writing me emails thanking for the video. And I actually couldn't understand where those emails are coming from. I forgot that on my on this video that I have uploaded, I have shared my contacts and asked people to contact me if they have this issue, what I was talking about. YouTube has a great power for you to achieve your mission, because very often our mission is inside is related to influencing people. So of course YouTube as a media is a very powerful media that will help to influence people. Our mission is very often about changing the lives of people around us, and YouTube can help us with this. But YouTube on itself, it's not a mission. So remember in the past when the technology was changing, for example, we had Yahoo instead of Google to search. Maybe you were not in this age searching YouTube yet, searching Yahoo yet, because you were not born. It can happen. But if you were, you know that technologies that we have been using, they just disappear, like tapes to listen music, vinyls, they have gone. Well, my husband, he has a lot of vinyls and he has a pickup to listen to them, but it's rarely that you find vinyls in every shop. You have to go to a specific place to find it, because it's already an old technology. Do you remember old TV sets with cables? Now we're not using cables, we have digital TV connection. Many things like OWL for email, and do you remember the mobile phones with buttons? And even do you remember the phones where you had to dial with this, I don't know, I don't remember what this technology called, but when you have to turn the disc, to dial. So all this technology went away, although we thought we will have it forever. Didn't we? We thought it would be like this. So it is going to happen the same with YouTube. It's not that I predict that YouTube will fail, but at some point it will either transform in something totally new that we can't imagine, or it will disappear. Just like, for instance, the Kodak company. In every book there is an example of this Kodak company. In every speech there is an example of Kodak company who were producing films for photography. But then when the cameras went digital, they had nothing to do because they couldn't produce films, and they were insisting in films remaining. So because they could not transform themselves and change, they could not keep up with the development of the world. Technology changed and everything changed. So don't put your trust in technology. Don't put your trust in YouTube that this is your calling. YouTube is not your calling. YouTube is not your mission, but YouTube can be very much the tool for you to fulfill your mission and your calling. So if you feel like you have a feeling you should go to YouTube, maybe you should go right now, because things are changing. For instance, now a lot of creators are creating with AI, and recently there were a lot of interviews with the director of this, I don't remember, department in YouTube, CEO of YouTube or something like that. I actually have to look it up, but it came to my mind just now. So anyways, he said that they are not against AI creations. They are not against AI videos, because if people watch them, why not allowing them to be on the platform? And AI is developing so much that you can follow a person without knowing that it doesn't exist, because you can actually see videos of this person making coffee or sitting in front of camera and talking to you. Yeah, it develops a lot. So what you have right now, YouTube that you have right now, might be gone. It will change. And then, Kate, you're not helping us. You are seeding even more doubts. Of course I do. And we have to work on them so that you don't have those doubts in the back of your mind when you start. And I forgot to say, of course, why do you have to start? You have to start because it's powerful media and because of the AI. So what happened to YouTube just recently, in just this year or previous? So give me a second. I think someone has joined. No one has joined the call, but you know what? You can join this call. There is a meeting link. You can join our conversation and actually say what you are thinking. And I'm just checking time to time the room to see if someone joined. So you need to start, because what happened recently is that YouTube started auto-dubbing. Auto-dubbing, what does it mean? Auto-dubbing, it means that you upload the video in English and it is automatically translated, duplicated, dubbed in 22 languages. That's just now, because they are experimenting with more languages. So imagine that you create a video for English speaking audience, but now you can reach Chinese speaking people, Japanese speaking people, Spanish speaking people, French, who don't speak English. So it's a great opportunity to influence, great opportunity to change things and challenge the status quo around the world. And you have to start now, because there is a lot of things that you have to learn. It takes so much time to learn those things that if you start tomorrow, it's already late. And maybe this is one of the reasons why many people are not starting, because they think it's too late. But that's just one of the reasons. And actually what I have done before this call, I have worked on collecting different reasons why people don't start YouTube channel, and they are broken down into 5 or 6 different segments, and we are going to go through them. So let me just switch to, and while I'm switching to the slides that I need, I hope you see them well. So now I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to be in the first 1000 of subscribers. Here, look at this. You can see on the top, right? You can see this small bar. It says there is a, on the right there is 1000, and on the left there is 113. What is 113? Is actually how many people are watching this, following this channel, not watching, following this channel right now. And we are going to be 1 million subscribers over here. Who are the subscribers? Subscribers to this channel are creators on a mission. You are not just a creator, not just someone who decided to record few videos and upload to YouTube, but you are the one who is going to challenge the status quo, challenge the values that people have, change how society lives, and change for better. So when you are subscribing, what you are subscribing to your destiny to make a change. What I'm doing on this channel, I'm training you. Koroni Ed is a training channel. We have here daily live broadcasts, and we have just recently changed the time when I'm going to appear on this live broadcast. Those live broadcasts are like calls. You can call in every live broadcast and join the conversation. It depends from the live stream when I'm going to allow you to talk, but you are going to be able to talk, so join every time live so that you can talk. Recently we had one caller starting this new tradition. Her name is Oriomi. She joined the last live broadcast. So don't hesitate, share what you are thinking, and subscribe so that you don't miss those streams that are going to come, and join those calls. So we have 113 subscribers. We have a long way to go, and I want you to help us. We are the community that are growing. It's not me who is growing. We are the community, and I want you to be equipped to fulfill your mission. That's why I want you to become a subscribers and to be in the first 1000 of subscribers. I hope I will learn the technology that will allow me to show me who will be actually the name of the 1000 subscriber, because the technology allows doing this. I just don't know right now how to do it. So let us go back to the topic, and I promise that I will share with you the reasons people don't start, procrastinate, and avoid starting YouTube channel despite having this idea of doing it. So before people actually start, they tend to have the mix of different doubts, practical, emotional fears, and strategic uncertainties. They are not sure what is the strategy. So let's start with doubts about yourself. So this is what's stopping many people. It is related to camera, it is related to how you talk, related to many things. Let me just go through some of the questions you might have. What if I'm not interested enough? Do I have the right personality for YouTube? I hate how I look or sound on camera. What if people judge me? I am too late, the platform is too saturated. What if I fail publicly? Those are all valid concerns, and we need to talk about them. So what happens if you don't like yourself on camera? You don't like how you talk, you don't like how you look, many things. Let's start with how you look. How you look on camera is very much depends not on you. but on the lights you have. So if you don't have good lights, you most probably are not going to look good on camera. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, you will have this issue. So one of the things you can do is to learn the light setup. And I already have free videos, free course lessons released on this YouTube channel about the light setup, including the budget light setup and even DIY light setup. So you can do it if you have money and you can afford to buy a good light setup. This is totally going to sort out the issue. Now, how you sound can be connected to technology and can be corrected by technology. Good microphone can show the nice sounds in your voice. So this solves it somehow. But what about your speech? What if you don't talk right and you say and filler words, if you cannot express your thoughts? All this has a solution as well. No one is born knowing how to speak. We have learned it, all of us. Mowgli, the character that is portrayed in the Indian stories about the boy that was lost in the jungle and was raised by animals. He didn't know how to speak, yeah? So you can see that he didn't have people around him to learn from them how to speak. Because Mowgli is not actually kid's story, it's real story behind this tale. So we learned to speak, and I didn't know how to speak, because if I watch the videos and I was trying to do live streams 8 years ago, I look at them and I don't like them as well, and I didn't like when I was doing them, and I had to overcome it because I wanted to learn. And the way I speak today is because of many live streams, many calls with my students, many YouTube videos, and many courses that I have recorded. That's why I have learned to talk in front of the camera, and there is still a lot of improvement that is needed. So you see, you have to start somewhere, and YouTube is the best teacher because it's a connection point to, between it's, let's say, a bridge between I just want to have a progress and I actually do something to have a progress. Because if you want to release YouTube videos, you will have to actually see it and record, and it makes you to act, to action. What if people will judge you? People will judge you anyway. If you are doing YouTube, if you are not doing YouTube, they are going to judge you. But the good thing is that you are not even standing in front of 10,000 people live. You are sitting in front of a camera, and think of this. This is the safest place. Even if people judge you, you don't know about this. But the most important thing that you need to know is that you are doing this for a mission. You have a mission to share ideas, to influence. And for you to be able to accomplish this mission, you need to learn to speak. You need to learn to sit in front of camera and share your thoughts. And you are on training. Whatever people are saying, if they are judging or not, you are on training. It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you are doing, and you are on a mission. If you think it's too late, the platform is too saturated, well, the platform is too saturated. But think of this. There are 60 million YouTube creators, channels that are created. 60 million, can you imagine this? And only a tiny percent, only like 10%, 6 million, have uploaded in 3 or 6 months, just at least once. Out of those, just 1%, out of those 6 million, just 1% are those who are doing it consistently. And a tiny, tiny, tiny portion of those people are those who are on the top of it. Yes, it's oversaturated, but who told you that you cannot be at the top? Who told you you can't? If only you don't give up, if only you don't stop, if only you keep being consistent, keep showing up, you will build your you will build up your skills necessary to perform. Oops, sorry. So just start and just do it. So this will bring you a result. I just noticed that my presentation is not showing well. That's better. What if you fail publicly? That's a valid question. What if you fail publicly? You might fail publicly, but let us reframe what is failing. What is failing? We had a call, we had a guest invited to our stream, Okocha Happy Marcel, and he said, you fail when you stop. So you don't actually fail if you are releasing video that make people laugh at you, for example. It's not failure. Those people who laugh at you, they don't watch. They don't create. They just watch. Creators that are in the same position as you, who know the challenges of creation, they most probably not going to be laughing at you. They went through this failure. So even Stephen Bartlett, who is the CEO of a podcast called The Diary of CEO, has a team. I just recently heard in one interview that he has a team. By the way, Stephen Bartlett has, what is it, 14 million subscribers in 4 years he have done with his team. So what he's saying is that he has a team, a failure team. Failure team is a team that is dedicated to testing new ideas. They are testing them fast and failing fast. So their task is to fail. As more they fail, as faster they learn. And that's how they are ahead of everyone in the podcast area, podcast segment, is because they test very fast and they fail very fast. So when you are let's say, failing to your understanding, you are not failing, you are progressing. And if you are failing publicly, yes, you are progressing publicly. And do I have the right personality for YouTube? No one has from the beginning. You build it. And I equip you to build it. I teach you how to do it in these lessons that I'm releasing. So you just have to stick around, go through my lessons. They are free. And it's related to what if you think you are not interested enough. Let's go to next set of doubts. Doubts about skills and equipment that you have. And it's valid doubt because what I've just told you before is that the issue with not liking yourself on camera can be solved by good lights. So question is, how do I get the good equipment and good lights if I, for example, don't have money? You have to start somewhere and get creative. When you don't have things that you need to achieve something, your creativity is boosted. So don't worry about this. You will find solutions. What you just need to understand is how the light works, and then you will find the right tools. So learn the laws of lighting, and then tools, you will find them. Because there is not only one solution. To every problem there are multiple solutions. And when we think that we have to buy on Amazon the equipment and that's the only solution, we are wrong. There are many solutions. So you might say, I don't know how to film or edit. Well, no one knew before they started. You know already the answer. You have to learn it. Is it difficult? For someone it is. For someone it's not. You always can find someone to teach you, even tutoring you. For example, in my groups, I have people who needs tutoring, and we find solutions. We find someone to teach, to tutor a person. So there will be always solutions. You just need to keep going. And if you don't know how to make thumbnails, all these titles, all these things, you just have to learn. All this will be available on this channel. There is no excuse for you anymore from this point of view that you don't have skills, you don't have equipment. You will need to work on it. And what about being inconsistent? Like, you know, you are not able to stay consistent. And I understand you. It happened to me many times, because I was starting YouTube channel and then it was boring for me and I was not consistent, and then many things I was starting. We are not consistent with the thing that does not suit our mission. If you understand the tool is not suiting your goal, is not helping your goal, you abandon it. So I have abandoned YouTube channel many times, not this, but many other channels. It's not that they were not good. It was just a trial. I was trying this and I was trying that. It didn't work for me because as I progressed, I understood that it's not actually what I need to achieve my goal. And we are always in process of finding our mission. Even now, when I think I know my mission, I'm still searching, because in 5 years I might see my mission differently, from different angle, from different perspective, and with different experience. So if you are not consistent, don't worry about this. This is also the skill you have to build. And with the right niche, if you find the right niche, you find the right tools, you have clarity on your mission and what you want to do, you will eventually be consistent, because consistency comes with understanding where you're going. So imagine just an example of a road. You are walking on the road that you don't know. What you know, you are in the forest and you want to go out of the forest. Let's say you are lost in the forest. You want to go out. So you have found the road and you walk and you walk and you walk and you don't see the end to this road. So of course you start doubting. Maybe it's not the right road. Maybe I have to go back. Maybe I have to go forward. You don't know, because there is no clarity. You don't understand if you should keep going or not. But when you have clarity of your mission, you have clarity of where you are going, then it's like getting a compass or getting a GPS in the forest with a signal, so you know where to go. That's clarity of your mission. So when you know where to go, you will keep going without doubts. But if you don't know where you're going, you might be inconsistent, and that is fine. It's just the matter of time to find your mission and to become consistent in what you are doing. So these doubts, I hope we have worked enough on them. Let's go to another group of doubts. Doubts about strategy. What niche should I choose? Sorry. What if my topic doesn't get views, for example? Should I make videos for fun or grow fast? How often should I post? How do I even get my first viewers? How do I start out? Also, valid questions, and let's address them. By the way, if you have questions as well and I do not address them, write them in comments and I will reply even after this live broadcast. You can see that I'm replying all comments. I am your coach here. I'm teaching you, helping you, assisting you. I'm here to serve you, to equip you, to help you to become influential. And I know that if you have stopped for these videos, I'm sure that you are looking for something bigger than just creating content for entertainment. And I'm here to help you because I'm for people like this, for people like you, people that want to create something very important, something that makes that is valuable, that will become legacy. That's for whom I'm here. So if you are on this road, don't forget to subscribe, and we will grow to 1 million subscribers. But today's goal is 1,000. You can see it here, 1,000. And you, if you subscribe right now, you can be in the bucket of 1,000, and later you can brag that, you know, guys, I've been with this team, because I'm not alone, we have a team. I've been with this team for as long as they started, from 1,000 subscribers. So let us go and continue with the doubts about strategy. What niche should I choose? What if my topic doesn't get views? Should I make videos for fun? I've read it already, actually. I forgot it. By the way, I'm also learning to do live broadcasts. I've done in my life approximately 70, I think, but I'm still learning. It was a long time ago. So now I've lost the thread and started reading this again. I've read it, but let us now address one by one. Yeah, what niche would I choose? We already made a video and live broadcast about choosing the niche. It's even named, like there is a on the thumbnail there is a word niche, big word. Niche starts with your values and with what you want to change, with your mission. So you don't have to search for niches unless you understand your mission and your values. Now, what topic do you choose, and what if your topic doesn't get views? It doesn't matter if your topic gets views or not. With every video that you are doing, you will learn to deliver your concepts better, or even to create your concepts, because every time you will prepare for the video, you will think of the viewers who need to understand what you are talking about. What do you want to share? What do you want them to understand? And that's why you need to do as many videos as possible to train yourself to share your ideas clearly. And this requires training. It doesn't happen with one day. ChatGPT can help you. I actually trained myself with ChatGPT to give a keynote speech, and I was actually given a keynote speech to ChatGPT and was getting a feedback with audio feature. That was a great experience. So you can train yourself. There are a lot of ways to train yourself, but the best is start YouTube channel. Start releasing videos and analyzing them, and then you can learn. Another way to analyze them, when you release a video, there is a tool from vidIQ. It's called something like AI coach or something like this. It appears on your next to your video when you have the extension of vidIQ installed on your Chrome browser. So if I speak right now a lot of words that you don't understand, don't worry. At one point I'm going to show it to you in the video when I'm going to release it. So shortly, what does it do? It analyzes your video and gives you a feedback of what do you need to change at the start, how do you need to hook for attention, how do you retain attention, how do you round up the video and things like this. It's going to teach you. So there are a lot of tools to learn. What if should I make videos for fun, or do I need to work to grow fast? For fun, I don't understand this concept if you are not teenagers. So if you are a teenager, you need to do for fun. You know, it's your time to have fun. I mean, you are creative, you are testing things, you are trying. So in this sense, usually teenagers are having fun. But for you, I would say you're not having fun as a grown-up. You are experimenting, and it has its own enjoyment. It's not like fun, it's experimenting. It's trial and error, but it's interesting. It entertains you. So you should do videos from the perspective that you are entertaining yourself, but you are not entertaining with stupid things. You are entertaining yourself with experiments, like you are in the lab. You are learning, testing, trying, and looking for a solution. And this will help you to grow. Now, to just grow fast, you don't need to set a goal to grow fast. You need to set a goal to follow your calling and to fulfill your mission, and everything will happen in its time. And maybe your time is to grow fast, maybe not. Don't worry about that. How often you should post? That's another question. Very valid question, and it's more related to how many resources you have. Do you have time to release a lot of videos? Do you have skills to release a lot of videos? Can you batch produce? Do you have a studio that you don't need to set up every time? Or do you have good conditions outside so you can record, like you don't have rain, you have sunny days? So it all depends on many things. The most important is you have to become consistent in releasing videos, in recording videos. So it has to be done with your own pace. Find your pace, find your rhythm, and release with this rhythm. Now, when you already have built skills, if you have skills already, if you have studio, you have light setup, you have everything you need, then I would say go for it and make as many videos as possible for you. So don't relax. As more videos you will release, as more you will learn. But do it not just to release, do it to learn. Every time you release a video, do it just like I do, what I do. After each live broadcast, I have set of questions that I ask myself. Did I retain attention? Was I boring? Did I share personal stories? Did I make conclusions? Did I switch my scenes? For example, let me switch the scene right now. Did I switch scenes? Did I ask questions? Did I invite people to talk? Things like this, many things. Was the sound good? Was the video good? I ask myself, and my principle that I took from Mr. Beast, who is having right now 444 million subscribers on YouTube on just one channel out of many. And his advice is each video make it better. So today, what did I do better? I made this counter, and this counter counts automatically the numbers of subscribers. I want to add, next time, I want to add a counter that will show who have subscribed, the name. And then I want to add counter with the comments. When people will be commenting, is going to be showing. So I want to improve every day, and this is what you should do. This is how you should do it. So don't just release video. Your target is not to release a lot and post often, but your target is to release and learn. So define your own rhythm with which you can go and create a momentum. How do I even get my first viewers? Well, your first viewers most probably would be people that know you. You can, if you start YouTube channel, you can always come to this live broadcast and write that you are starting a YouTube channel so that people can go and cheer you up. You can write in comments. It doesn't allow, my comments, they do not allow links. You cannot put the link to your channel, but when you are writing from your channel a comment on my channel, then people can see your nickname and they can click on it and see your channel. So if you are starting, do like this. You are always welcome. We are here to support you. And what about standing out? How do I stand out? For you to stand out, you need to have a unique message. And you don't find the unique message from the first day. The unique message you will find when you try to explain something, like you find your mission, okay, you find your idea that you want to implement, the big idea, your life idea, and then you are creating different messages around this idea, trying to explain to people what is important there. And with this, you will stand out because eventually you will find your own style and you will stand out. Of course, there are more ways to stand out, like visual. You can change your style, you know, just for live broadcast. Some time ago when I was doing live broadcast, I didn't have good lighting. I didn't have good sound, so how I could stand out is doing, you know, some I was doing for on my head, you know, some how to say, buns. I don't know how to say it in English. I'm sorry, it's not my main language. So I was doing something to attract attention, which is not usual for me. Like I wouldn't go out like this. So to stand out, for women to stand out, it's always your face. Unfortunately, we are living in the world where you have to put makeup. Without makeup, people look at you differently. But this is the way to stand out as well. Your clothes is the way to stand out. Bright clothes. The look of your video can help you to stand out. But mainly is your thoughts, is what you are sharing. This is what helps you stand out. So let us go to the next doubts, and that's very valid set of doubts about the time that you will invest and the payoff. Of course, because you will spend so much time on YouTube to try to build it. Of course, it's valid. Like, should I invest all this time? Yes, you should. And the reasons, I shared already the reasons why you should. But let me add that apart from building skills that you need to influence, even if YouTube disappears tomorrow, you will still have the skills how to share your ideas, how to communicate to people, how to retain attention, even how to organize yourself. A lot of things you will learn. Even if tomorrow we will stop editing videos and they will be edited by AI, totally, you don't need a skill anymore for this. Still, by editing, you are developing your mind. It's like, you know, playing the Rubik Cube. What do you get by playing the Rubik Cube? Mainly, you develop your skill of solution, looking and finding for solutions. This is what editing does for you. So whether it will pay off in recording, or sorry, if it's going to pay off in terms of subscribers or not, you still are building yourself. Even through editing of those videos, you are developing your mind. You are protecting yourself from dementia. Imagine this. Because this is like Rubik Cubes. It's like games for your mind. It's like, you know, challenging your mind. This is what you do when you are editing your videos, for example. But also, you are building your communication skills, which will be necessary in all areas of your life. So what people ask when they are worried about the time and the payoff. They say, how long will it take to grow? I don't know how long it's gonna take for you. It can take quite a while, but it can be even faster. It depends on what level you are on. For example, I'm doing YouTube for so many years. The first video I have released was in 2009, which had 50,000 views. And I didn't continue this channel so much. I've uploaded few more videos. They got a lot of views as well, but I was not ready to put in the time and energy for this particular topic I was working on. So I have abandoned this channel, but I have learned, I've got skills. I started another channel. It was not the topic I wanted. I've learned, I've gained skills. So all this is a process. I would say that I am in this business for 15 years. Oh my God, I just got a realization that I'm 15 years in this thing. But anyways, now I am ready to hit for 1 million subscribers because I already know the strategy. I know what I need to do on daily basis. I understand what's necessary, and I'm sure that I will take off fast. And at one point I will share this strategy on here. But now to answer the question, how long you will take to grow? If you are standing on the shoulders of giants, imagine how tall you are. So if you are working with someone who already have gone through this 15 years process, you already skip those 15 years. On this channel, I release free courses on how to do shorts, how to set up lights, how to present yourself in front of the camera, how to talk, how to even prepare a speech for keynote. There is a lot of things that is going to be released here. So that's why you need to be subscribed, so that you are alerted. But it's not enough. You go to those playlists, go through them and practice what I teach there. So if you do this, it will speed up your growth. You are not going to do those 15 years I did. You are going to go faster. And even if you do 2 years instead of 15, I think it's a good win and a huge payoff. Now, next question that you might ask, is it worth the time if I don't make money? Is it worth the time to marry your wife if it doesn't make money? Is it worth the time to give birth to your children if it doesn't make money? Is it worth the time to cook yourself a healthy meal and eat it if it doesn't make money? So there are a lot of things important in our life that do not make money. It will build you. That's what important is. Will YouTube take over my life? Probably. It can be, especially if you will dedicate a lot of time to this. Of course, you will want to have payoff, so it's going to be consuming you somehow, but at some point you will figure it out and you will find a balance. It's just a journey that you need to start, and it will work out for you. What if I invest all this time and it doesn't work? If it doesn't work, you invest time in another channel. If it doesn't work again, you invest again in another channel. In any case, you will learn to speak. And that's the most important, because if you want to change anything, anywhere, you need to be able to share your ideas. You will learn to speak. That's what's the most important. It's worth time that you will invest in YouTube. And we have another set of questions. We have two sets. One more is emotional and social doubts, and the last one is AI. This is where I will round up after the AI questions. We're not going to stay long there, but we will need to address it because there are a lot of questions. If you have questions about YouTube, you have doubts about starting YouTube, then you can write it, and also you can call in. There is a link in this call chat, sorry, in this live chat, there is a link. You can click and join the Google Meet. I will allow you to share some things with us. All right, now let us go through emotional and social doubts. Will people from my life take me seriously, like wife, children? Will my friends or co-workers see my videos and laugh? Am I doing this for attention? Will I change or lose privacy if I become known? Also, very valid questions. Will people from my life take me seriously? Probably not. Well, it doesn't matter because, look, even people from life of a person that is known to almost every person on this planet, Jesus Christ, they didn't take him seriously. One time, Jesus was preaching, and his mother, his brothers and sisters came to take him away from this place because they said he is out of himself, like he lost his mind. They wanted to take him. They thought he was crazy. He was not in a good condition. He was like, he need to be taken care of, they said. let us take him away so he doesn't embarrass himself, they said. Okay, this is what happens when you are on a mission. People who have your parents, they have invested in you, they have grown you, and when you are taken off for big goals, they are worried about you firstly, and then they say like, why do you do this? It's dangerous. They want to protect you, because every big goal is you're going to be tired, you're going to be disappointed, you will have failures, you will have things that your parents, they don't want for you, so they will try to protect you. Maybe your brothers, your sisters, they know all your failures, they know all your downsides, and they know your weak points, and they think you cannot do it. But what usually happens with our sisters and brothers and, you know, close people to us, they don't know our strong sides very often. So why do you rely on what do they think? They will understand at one point. And will your friends or co-workers see your videos and laugh? If you are not dancing in front of the camera stupid dances, why they should laugh? They could laugh at your ideas, but those people are laughing who are laughing the last. This is the saying from my country. You know, if you are laughing the last one, then it means you are laughing. All the rest are not laughing at all. Okay, so don't worry about this as well. Am I doing this for attention? Yes, you do. And I'm doing this for attention. I want attention of 1 million people. Please subscribe to this channel right now and share to everyone who you know and ask to subscribe if they want to be creators on a mission. Yes, I'm looking for attention. I need attention because there is something I have to share. I have to share things that are very important, and I want attention, attention, attention. Everyone, I want to share something important. And I'm so glad I've got attention of 113 people. It's a lot. Imagine I am sitting in the room with 113 people and sharing with them my ideas of how to become a creator on a mission. That's amazing, but I want us to be 1,000 as quick as possible, so help me with it by inviting people and sharing. And what about will I change or lose privacy if I become known? This is something that concerned me as well. Like, what if I become known? Maybe I won't be able to go out on the streets. But then I'm thinking, I am not Michael Jackson. I'm not planning to become Michael Jackson. I want to be known for things that are important. So if people will start recognizing me on the streets, I will use it for my mission. So why not? Of course, it is scary, but also it has to be a lot of work to be done for you to be there. And I say always, when my mom is asking, what if this problem will come up, what we are going to do? And lately we have come up with one principle in our life. We are thinking about only the problems that are in front of us. We are not worrying about what happened next. When the next problem comes, we will solve then the next problem. For now, we're just solving one problem, which is becoming famous on YouTube. That's what you have to become, for a good reason, not for stupid dances. And we are ready to jump on the next and the last set of doubts, which is related to AI and the changing YouTube landscape. So many people, they hold on starting YouTube channels because of, for this reason. They're not sure is a good time because of this. So they know that everything is AI generated now. Not everything, I'm over exaggerating. Some things are AI generated, that people are creating now faster than just sitting in front of the camera and recording. You can upload text, huge text, to AI platform and it will generate video for you. So what's the sense in all this? Let me just read through it, and I'm not going to address every doubt separately in this case. All right, let me just make it a little bit more visible. I think it's better now. So let me read through it and I will answer all together, not one by one. Isn't everything AI generated now? How can I compete with creators using AI tools? Do I need to learn AI tools before even starting? Will YouTube's algorithm even recommend real creators anymore? What's the point of starting now if AI can make videos faster and better? Should I use AI to help? Should I use AI to help me, or does that make my content fake? And what if AI changes the rules again right after I learn everything? And with the last one, I want to start. What if everything changes and I will lose my time? I will, like, everything that I learned doesn't matter. That's what I said throughout all of this video. Working on YouTube channel helps you build up your skills that are important for any other areas of your life. It develops your brain, it develops your communication skill, your organization skill, a lot of things. And it makes you a creator on a mission. So even if tomorrow YouTube disappears, or what I started saying at the beginning of this video, that YouTube can transform, technology changes, maybe everything will be AI, who knows. What matters is that this time that you will invest in YouTube, it will build you. Your communication skills are very important, and that's the main skill you will build over here. Now, you will overcome all fears. Fears of what people will think about you, if they are going to laugh at you, if they are not going to understand you. All these things are very valuable. If you overcome those things, you become personality. That's how you overcome, only by becoming a personality. So don't worry that the time is changing and technology is changing, and it might be late for you to start YouTube, because it's all still is operated by the old technology known today. The main thing is who you become. Who do you become in the process? That's what you need to think about. If tomorrow things disappear and change, you will be prepared, because whatever you are doing now is going to prepare you for the next era, AI era. In AI era, communication is very important, because you have to communicate with AI. If you cannot communicate, then even getting the best out of AI is going to be impossible. So this is what you are learning with YouTube, and with time you will learn all necessary tools from AI. Don't worry. Just like when people changed horses to cars, everyone learned to drive. Do you know that in the past it was considered that just selected people geniuses can drive. Later, it turned out that everyone can drive, even women, because also at some point of time in history it was considered that women can't drive because they have different mind and they cannot learn. So you see, all this prejudice stayed behind, everyone learned everything, and you will also learn AI and apply it to your benefit to grow your YouTube channel. Thank you very much for participating in this live broadcast. Next time, if you are joining, please write where you are watching from. If you are watching this in recording, I want to know the geography, where you are watching from. If you have written this already before, keep writing, say, hi, I'm watching from there, and give me your takeaways in the chat. And I want to invite you to the next live broadcast, which is going to be streamed in the new time, 4 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Central Europe time, 11 a.m. New York time, 8 a.m. Los Angeles. It was 1 a.m. before, I think it was Los Angeles, or 3 a.m. So now we change it. Now I'm very sorry, Sydney, you are 1 a.m. to watch this, and then East Coast, Perth of Australia, 10 p.m. You are welcome. Thank you so much for joining, and I see you tomorrow.